So you came to the UK when you were 9 years old, but you actually came without your parents, didn't you? How did that feel to be separated from your parents? I mean, I know it's a fairly common thing sometimes when people send their children over, but you didn't know that it was going to be quite some time before you saw them again, did you, at that point?
No, I didn't. It was quite exciting to come, but then when I got off the plane, the excitement just disappeared. And actually, to be honest with you, there's a whole period of my life where I was just in a dream state, and everything was just a haze. And I remember being on the plane. I remember wearing my Benson and Hedges jacket, not that I smoked or anyone in my family smoked. It was the only nice jacket I had. And I remember getting off the plane and catching the tube to Seven Sisters to go to Stamford Hill. I remember the cold was one of the first things. Walking off the plane, the cold hit me. I thought, ooh, this place is cold. Then I remembered the people were just like strange. I'm like, these people are just walking around not talking to each other. And I remember being on the tube and these boys came on who seemed older than me. I mean, they were older than me, much bigger. And where I was coming from, an older person comes, you defer, you let them sit down. So I'm trying to get up, and my sister just elbows me down. And she says, don't ever do that. They'll think you're scared of them. I'm trying to understand. I didn't realize I'd come to dog land, Some of the things that I remember that were particularly painful was being abused in school by students, being called an effing African, being called a monkey, by people who I now found out years later themselves were African, were half African. They used to leave bananas on my table to remind me of what a monkey I was, and I used to eat the banana. I used to eat it. I used to get all sorts said. And outside of school, of course, some people would escape to school from pain at home. Outside of school, at home, it wasn't any better because economic circumstances were terrible. So I was working. I was age 14 and working, which I shouldn't have been. I was working in a.
So you were going to school and you were working?
Yeah.
Tune in to the Profile Interview in association with Christianity Magazine every Saturday at 4 p.m. only on Premier Christian Radio, where faith comes to life.